What if the next Sony camera doesn't chase 8K hype, but quietly becomes the best 4K video camera money can buy? And what if it does that at a lower price than you expect? The Sony A7S III changed the game back in 2020. It became the run-and-gun king, low-light monster, reliable workhorse. But 5 years in tech is basically a lifetime, and now the A7S IV leaks are getting loud. In this video, we're breaking down the sensor upgrade, 6K open gate rumors, rolling shutter improvements, AI autofocus, and the big question everyone's asking: could this thing actually launch cheaper? Let's get into it. So, what do we know? The strongest leaks point to a brand new stacked sensor landing around 24 megapixels, with roughly 20 megapixels optimized for video. Now, I know what you're thinking. More megapixels means worse low light, right? That's been the S-series philosophy forever. Keep it around 12 megapixels, maximize sensitivity. But here's where it gets interesting. Sony is rumored to use dual-layer transistor pixel technology. Think of it like giving the sensor a second floor. Instead of cramming light-capturing components and processing electronics into the same tiny space, they split them across layers. That means better light absorption and faster readout speeds without sacrificing resolution. If this is real, you're basically getting higher resolution and improved dynamic range without killing the legendary low-light performance. That's not a minor refresh, that's a serious generational jump. Now let's talk video features. The headline rumor is 6K open gate recording. If you have never used open gate, think of your sensor as a full canvas instead of a cropped strip. You capture the entire sensor height and width. That means you can shoot once and deliver horizontal YouTube, vertical shorts, and even square content without reshooting. This is huge for hybrid creators. One take, multiple formats, maximum flexibility in post. And here's the kicker. That 4K you shoot will likely be oversampled from 6K. In simple terms, the camera captures more detail and then scales it down. That means sharper footage, cleaner textures, and better color data compared to native 4K. Sony seems to be doubling down on perfect 4K instead of chasing 8K headlines. And honestly, that might be the smarter move. Stacked sensors are not just about resolution, they are about speed. Faster readout means dramatically reduced rolling shutter. You know, that jelly effect when you pan too fast. If the leaks are accurate, the A7S IV could approach near global shutter performance. That would make it a dream for action shooters, sports filmmakers, and anyone who hates warped vertical lines. Now add Sony's newer AI processing unit into the mix. We've already seen it in the A7R V and A9 III. It recognizes subjects based on body shape and movement, not just faces. That means tracking a person even if they turn away or wear a helmet. For solo creators, that's massive. You can trust the autofocus. You stop babysitting focus and start focusing on the story. That's the kind of upgrade that actually changes your workflow. Sony also seems ready to fix one of the most requested usability issues. The A7S IV is expected to adopt the 4-axis multi-angle screen from the A7R V, and trust me on this one, that's not a small detail. Traditional flip screens are great for vlogging, but annoying when cables are plugged in. This new design tilts and flips independently. On a long shoot, that kind of flexibility makes a difference. We also expect the high-resolution electronic viewfinder to stay, possibly brighter and smoother. Small refinements, but ones that professionals will appreciate. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Why stop at 6K when competitors are pushing 8K? Here's the deal. True 8K requires around 33 megapixels or more. That creates more heat, bigger files, and often worse low light. Sony seems to be making a calculated decision. Instead of being an 8K spec monster, the A7S IV will likely be the ultimate 4K tool. And in real-world production, most projects are still delivered in 4K, even big-budget films. So focusing on better dynamic range, cleaner oversampled footage, and reliable performance might be the smarter play. Now about the price. This is where rumors get interesting. Manufacturing improvements and competitive pressure from Canon and Panasonic could push Sony to position the A7S4 slightly lower than the A7S III launched at. Imagine a meaningful upgrade with a slightly more aggressive price tag. So here's the big question. Are you waiting for the A7S4, or does your current setup still get the job done? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
What if the next Sony camera makes your current high-resolution setup feel unfinished? Because that is exactly the feeling creeping through the photography world right now. Leaks around the Sony A7R6 suggest something far bigger than a routine refresh. This is not just about adding more megapixels. This is about Sony quietly rewriting what a high-resolution mirrorless camera is supposed to be. Today, we are breaking down what the rumored 80-megapixel A7R6 could mean, why it matters, and whether it is actually worth waiting for. At the center of these leaks is a next-generation backside illuminated sensor pushing close to 80 megapixels. On paper, that sounds like a simple numbers game. In reality, it is much more interesting than that. Insiders are pointing to major improvements in dynamic range, color depth, and low-light performance, all while dramatically improving sensor readout speed. That last part is crucial. Rolling shutter has always been the Achilles heel of ultra-high-resolution cameras. If Sony has genuinely solved this, the A7R6 could handle movement in a way that previous R-series bodies simply could not. This is the difference between a studio-only camera and something far more versatile. Now here is where things start to feel a little unreal. Sony is rumored to be introducing a new AI-driven autofocus system that goes well beyond what the A7R V already offers. The tracking is said to recognize humans, animals, birds, insects, vehicles, and aircraft with improved accuracy at extreme resolutions. The promise here is confidence. Confidence that an 80-megapixel file will actually be sharp where it matters. High-resolution cameras have always forced a compromise between detail and speed. The A7R6 looks like Sony is trying to erase that compromise entirely. Historically, the A7R line has been photography first, video second. That may finally change. Leaks suggest 8K video at up to 30 frames per second with minimal crop, oversampled 4K at higher frame rates, internal 10-bit recording, and Sony's professional color profiles. More importantly, the faster sensor readout could dramatically reduce rolling shutter in video. Combine that with improved heat management, and suddenly the A7R6 stops feeling like a stills camera with video features and starts looking like a genuine hybrid tool. That is a big shift in identity for this lineup. So what does all of this actually mean if you are deciding between the A7R V and waiting? On paper, the A7R6 clearly pushes further with resolution, autofocus intelligence, and video flexibility. But reality matters. The A7R V is still an outstanding professional camera that delivers incredible image quality and dependable performance right now. If your work revolves around landscapes, architecture, product photography, or controlled studio environments, the A7R V already does that job exceptionally well. Waiting only makes sense if the rumored gains in speed, tracking, and hybrid capability genuinely impact how you work. Let's talk about the uncomfortable parts. Price rumors place the A7R6 somewhere between $4,200 and $4,500. That firmly positions it as a professional tool, not a casual upgrade. Timing also matters. Based on Sony's release patterns, an announcement in early 2026 seems likely, with availability potentially stretching further. Waiting 6 to 12 months is not trivial when real projects are on the line. Gear sitting in rumors does not earn money. Cameras in your hands do. Here's the bottom line. If the leaks hold up, the Sony A7R6 could push high-resolution mirrorless cameras further than ever. blending extreme detail with smarter autofocus and stronger hybrid performance. That's exciting, but it's not a must for everyone. The A7R V is still an incredibly capable camera today. If your work demands more speed and flexibility, the A7R6 may be worth waiting for. What's your move? Wait or buy now? Drop your thoughts in the comments and subscribe so you don't miss what comes next.